What is lean compacting is what we're talking about today in the East Central Business Show. I'm John Naylor. I'm joined by Rachel Baigent from Miltek Queensland. Now, lean compacting, is this something to do with losing weight, the leanness? Is it lean meat?
Well, it is losing weight, but it's about compacting products, particularly things that we want to recycle as it's been generated. So say you've got a business.
Is this topical though? Is this a big deal?
It's huge.
Oh, is it?
It's huge. It's called lean manufacturing. So it's where businesses look at waste, not just waste and waste costs, but everything about how do they reduce the quantities of waste that they're generating? How do they look at the waste that comes in on the products that they use to create the products they do? How do they get the people that are providing that to stop sending, cardboard and plastic and polystyrene and things like that with it, so that they have to deal with the waste? And then when they actually get it into their production lines or their factories or businesses, then it's, well, how does that waste move through the business? And it is shocking how much loose waste, how many thousands of hours people spend, poor staff spend every week moving loose waste.
So loose waste is the enemy. And I know that you guys at Miltek have a range of products around that, compacting or compressing, whatever term you want to use, that you use within the stations, inside the business, or inside the shed, or inside the food production area.
Yeah, it's a different type of thinking, and that's kind of a more modern way, I suppose, of dealing with waste and recyclable materials. Because we used to all just think, oh well, we'll just take it out to the bin, and we've got one bin for recycling and one bin for general. Well, we don't do that anymore. Now what we do is we can have little to large compactors, and something Miltek specialises in is we have a range not only of hydraulic and electric machines, but we have these air-powered ones, and they are really lovely, and we have them in stainless steel as well. So we can actually, for example, put them into a food production factory, in the production line, and connect, because they usually have compressed air. So it's all clean. It's clean and nice, and we can hot wash them out because they're stainless steel. But little machines, tiny ones. Yeah.
But what are they throwing into those things?
Okay, well they can be compacting cardboard boxes, for example. And often in production lines they have quite small cardboard boxes, and they're putting them inside each other, and they're not using the Stanley knife. They can put the boxes in whole if they want, and then close the door, and the compactor compresses the cardboard and flattens it. Right. Or they, say they've got...
And they end up with a nice neat little bundle with a bow in it.
Beautiful little bale with a...
Oh, bale, yes. She's quite into the ears. It's like...
it's like a hay bale, but smaller.
Yeah, you like it. It's quite cute, apparently, when it comes out there. Okay, that's it. So cardboard. Yeah. What else have we got? How about plastics? What's going on there?
Oh, yeah, plastics. Plastic is fantastic to compact. Plastic shrink wraps are an absolute target of ours. Another one's milk bottles. They're really fun. Hotels and restaurants, cafes, they do thousands of them. And so what we get them to do is we get them to take the cap off, because it's a different plastic. You've got to look at what you're doing with them, and you just rinse out your milk bottle, put it in, and I have little machines that are about the size of a small fridge, and we can get 800 milk bottles into one little bale. Yep.
You touched a nerve there, a memory for me. Back when I lived up north, we actually did something in the Ellie Beach Lagoon called the Recyclable Regatta.
Wow.
I started that, yeah.
Did you?
So, and you've just touched it, because there's actually one guy who's a campaign around plastics and the environment up there, and with some school children, they actually made a raft out of 2 little milk bottles. They collected. And what was interesting is that in that they went to the local hotels, and there was just thousands and thousands of 2-litre milk bottles coming out of their daily restaurant output. And you've got a machine that deals with that.
Yep.
Oh, now I'm excited.
Great product.
No, you've touched a nerve now. Now anyway, what's going else in there? So pallets. You mentioned off camera about pallets. What's going?
Yeah, I've got a fantastic pallet recycler here in Brisbane, and they are a lovely family business, and we've been working together for about 12 years, and they where we go into sites that have got lots of nice wooden pallets, they are another great thing to recycle. They do not need to go to landfill, and sometimes they'll even take the broken ones as well, but they are a fantastic thing to recycle without question. Shouldn't be sending them to landfill. Definitely.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah. Now, how about polystyrene? That's an old enemy. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh no, absolutely you can.
What? What do you do with polystyrene?
Yeah.
You get all those. You get your bits of computer. You get a new telly. What are you doing with that?
Well, we're in the white goods and computer
world.
It's just insane, and so that waste, because it's so cheap to provide your products, it's a massive problem. It causes endless problems at the dumps, and we've got 2 machines that compact that, and so we easily, like, you just throw the whole polystyrene in, and it compacts it in say from 40 bins down to 1, and all they do is just open the door, throw it in.
40 to 1.
Yep.
So
40 to 1.
Your television surround, throw that in.
Yep. Beautiful. Oh, wow. And then it comes out in a nice block, and then we stack that on pallets. And our lovely polystyrene recycler here in Brisbane that we're very proud to work with, they do a fantastic job. We get them to come and collect the pallets.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's in a business type setting though. I mean, us at the residential situation, we get the new television. We're not in a position to use one of your compactors. But what sort of businesses are there that are coming in contact with that level of polystyrene?
Oh, any of the white goods companies.
So they're bringing the new fridge to be installed at your house or whatever, or it's going on display.
And the nice thing is what they're doing now is they're starting to implement return policies. So when they come and install your furniture or your appliances or whatever, they have an obligation to take it back, or they're starting to do that. And that's a really lovely positive thing. I really support the businesses that do that. And they bring it back in the trucks, and then they throw the cardboard in the cardboard compactors, they throw the plastic in a little plastic compactor, and then they throw the polystyrene in, and then reduce it as they bring the trucks back, and it's fully recycled. It's terrific.
Fabulous.
Really
and now, as we talked about in another video in the series that we're doing around this, there are levies being introduced around landfill, so it's now sort of there's now a financial obligation to do the right thing about recycling.
Yeah, it's huge. The thing is, as soon as it hits your pocket and the businesses, it's going to make an enormous difference, because any waste that's being taken to landfill, when the levy comes in, it attracts a $70 per tonne additional charge.
Over and above what you're already paying.
Over and above. And so what we've got to help people do is to divert everything we can for recycling, and anything that's left, well, we can compact it to reduce the number of trucks, because that's another thing is a lot of sites are paying for bins full of air to go to landfill, and it's horrific how much air people are paying for.
I know. Well, well, we're going to touch on that in the next video. But that's the thing. This is all part of winning the war on waste that we talked about in the one of our other episodes in this series and that sort of thing. The levy's a good reason, but it's just that fact that it's something we just need to do. There's more of us living on the planet, and we've got to live in close quarters, and we've got to protect and the environment for our generation of future as well.
Yeah, well, you would be. Yeah.
I'm passionate about that too. I'm getting into it too as well now. Now, how do people get more Rachel Baigent? How do we get in contact with Miltek Queensland?
Okay, well, to get in contact with us, you can email us on qld@miltek.com.au, or you can call our 1-800-MILTEK, MILTEK phone number, and we'd love to talk to you.
No, fabulous. Okay, Rachel, thanks for coming today. One video to go in this series, and we're going to touch on that next week. And in the meantime, we welcome you and appreciate your attention to the East Central Business Show. We'll speak to you next time. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the East Central Business Show. What we're doing on the East Central Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you by this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eastcentral.com.au/show website, pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show so you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month put out once again in an email, arrives in your inbox, so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.